The US-made Himars Rocket System is quickly changing the Ukraine war against Russia. The Ukraine is successfully targeting the strategic Russian assets including command posts, bridges, ammunition depots and supply lines far behind the battlegrounds by conducting the precision strikes with M142 high-mobility artillery rocket systems. Reportedly, Ukrainian forces have taken back a major portion of the territory occupied by the Russian forces since the war begun in February this year. Experts believe that the progress made by the Ukrainian defenders is result of the extensive security assistance by the NATO nations comprising supply of advanced weapons, ammunition, intelligence and training. As of today, the America's Biden administration has provided around $16 billion aid to Ukraine since February this year. The most significant weapon systems included in the American aid are thousands of anti-tank Javelin missiles, AGM-88 Harm Anti-radiation missiles and long-range Himars Rocket Systems. Let's talk about the Himars and its role in the Ukraine war. The American M142 high-mobility artillery rocket system is a truck-mounted multiple rocket launcher system developed by the Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control in late 90s. Often dubbed as Tactical Ballistic Missile System, the Himars is in action since 2005 and was extensively used by the U.S. Ground Forces, Marine Corps and United States Navy during Afghanistan and Iraq wars. Each truck-mounted Himar battery contains 6 guided rockets or missiles which can strike a target at the distance of 480 km within 360 radiuses. The rocket system can also fire various tactical missiles. It can be rapidly transported, deployed and activated on very short notice, thus providing tactical advantage over the enemy. The system can be operated by a crew of 3 persons only. More than 550 M142 systems have been developed by the USA so far. The Himars rockets which are being supplied to Ukraine have range around 80 kilometers. The missiles have high accuracy rate, thanks to their GPS guidance system. The HIMARS started arriving in Ukraine at the end of June and were initially deployed to engage Russian command posts and fixed targets located at 30 miles behind the enemy lines in the eastern Ukraine. The missile system is also now being used against Russian concentrations of troops. Reportedly, around 16 American M142 Himars and 3 British M270 multiple rocket systems have been supplied to Ukraine. The British M270 system can also fire the same missile being used by the American M142 system. During the Ukraine's offensive attack to take back the city of Kherson, the Himars are being used to destroy bridges over the Dnieper River to cut off the Russian access to the city. Though, various experts believe the success of Himars in Ukraine is being exaggerated. The Himars are effective against fixed targets but are not as effective against the moving targets. Russian forces are now trying to locate and destroy Himars batteries and its ammunition. However, as truck-mounted system can be quickly moved after firing rockets, it is hard for Russian forces to hit back at the system. So far, the Ukrainian forces have engaged more than 350 Russian key targets by using the Himars since July. This largely unnoticed American rocket system is quickly changing the face of the battle in favor of Ukraine. The Lockheed Martin plant located in the Arkansas, USA is striving hard to meet the increasing demand of the rocket system. With the American capacity to produce more than 12,000 Himars rockets a year, the supply of this weapon to Ukraine seems unstoppable. The USA has restricted Ukraine from firing Himars rockets into Russian territory to avoid escalations. Each Himars rocket costs around $168,000, but each pinpoint strike on high-value Russian targets is having huge impact on the situation at ground. The weapon has undoubtedly achieved remarkable status in Ukraine, similar to Javelin anti-tank missiles, Bayraktar TB2 drones and AGM-88 anti-radiation missiles. Due to this initial success, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry has highlighted the requirement of more than 100 such systems to effectively counter the Russian forces. The persistent supply of thousands of the Himars rockets to Ukraine by the United States shows that Russia may face more troubles in the days to come. Please like, share and subscribe for more updates.